Hello, everyone. Hello. As you guys notice, yes, I'm wearing a mask because I'm sick and I don't want y'all to see how I look. I don't like seeing how I look right now. I hate how I look right now because of what I'm sick with. So I'm wearing a mask and you'll probably see that. You'll see it in the Animal Kingdom review that I do tomorrow. I record tomorrow. So, and you're not going to see my hands because it's on my hands too. So, let's get into this review of Love After Lockup, okay? Um, season 3, what was it, episode 47? 47 or 48. It will be in the title. It will be in the title. But let's get into it. Yeah, yesterday was hilarious because another addition to the cast member, Dante and Nicole. Oh Lord. Okay, so let's start off with the ones that really didn't have that much in the episode and then work our way up. So let's start with Amber and Puffy. So to pick up where Amber and Puffy left off in last episode, Amber and Queen went to the house where Puppy, I meant to say Puppy, is supposed to be at. And so the last thing that we saw last week's episode was oof, hope y'all didn't see that. Where we see Amber knock on the door. So she knocks on the door opens, and it's this guy. This guy opens the door. And Amber's like, is Puppy here? And so he closed the door, and here comes Puppy. Puppy looked either high or she looked drunk. One of the two, because she looked out of it, okay? And so, as Puppy should be, she is like, why are you here to Amber? Amber's like, well, I haven't heard from you in so long and everything like that. Puppy was like, well, yeah, because you said you didn't want anything to do with me anymore. You wanted to end what we had, so it is what it is. That's what happened. So I'm not talking to you. Moved on. There we go. And so, she hasn't done anything since Queen fired her. Cameron went to Queen. She stuck her middle finger at her. But Puppy was like, don't talk to me like anymore. Like, it is what it is. Move on from me. It is what it is. Amber was like, well, I still love you. I'm like, girl, Amber, stop. You don't care about Puppy anymore, like that. And you broke her heart because she wanted more from the relationship and you didn't want to do that. You didn't want to cross that line. And so this is what happened. And Puppy is in this somewhat relationship. It may be, don't know. But hey, it seemed like Puppy has moved on from Amber and has, moved on as she should. And so that was what happened with Amber and Puppy. Y'all, I gotta pause so I can readjust this mask. Okay, I had to readjust. Okay, so that was Amber and Puppy. So let's go into Christiana John. So the continuation of this whole Bonnie and Clyde bootleg great value photo shoot. That dress looked very dusty. It looked dusty. It looked ugh, I didn't like that. They could have done so much better, but you know what? They are the great value, Bonnie and Clyde. And so we pick up where they left off with John re-proposing to Christiana. I thought Christiana was going to be like, no, not right now. We still got to work through stuff. No. Christiana said, yeah, let's get remarried. I said, girl, Christiana, I really like Christiana. She seems like she really has like a good spirit and like she wants to better herself. John was such an enabler in their season of Love After Lockup. Like, he enabled her so bad. And it's like, I feel like that was the reason that she went back to jail, was because he enabled her. He would leave like money for her throughout different places in Iowa and everything like that. And like sneak to see her and everything like that. So it's like he really like enabled Christiana. And it's like what you do with her sister, like, is flirting cheating? Yes, flirting is cheating. It is what it is. You're flirting with somebody else. That is not me. Not your girlfriend, not your boyfriend. You're flirting with somebody else, a complete stranger. Yes, you're cheating. And so Christiana, she rushed into, she even said, like, she even questioned herself, like, did I rush into getting married in the back of his truck? I said, yes, she did. Because y'all barely knew each other. Okay, y'all talked for like a year. Still, you really don't know that person in a year. And so, them getting married, like, literally minutes after she got out of jail, y'all, like, get married. No, no, I just really feel bad. And it's like, she doesn't look happy. And I forgot to comment on this on the last episode. You know, Christiana, baby girl, I really hope you did not do your eyebrows like that. You know, I really hope you didn't. Like, oh my gosh, the eyebrows were just so thin and so uneven. Okay, they didn't match. I said, oh, Christiana girl, I know you did not get on this camera looking like that, girl. And oh, Lord Jesus, I hope you did not do your eyebrows, girl, because my gosh, the thinnest of thinnest. Okay, Christiana, okay, girl. So they get remarried. They're getting remarried. Okay, Christiana, okay, Christiana. Now let's get into Shane and Lacey. So, Shane and Lacey, they decided, Shane decided to do like a family and friends outing on the beach, even though it is cold AF, going to the beach, okay? And you see Shane trying to put like sunscreen on the baby, and, Lacey is like nitpicking. No, Shane, stop. No, Shane, don't get in her eye, Shane. Oh my gosh, Shane, like, don't get in her eye. You're too close to her eye. Oh my gosh, Shane, like, nitpicking what he does. And, he was like, Lacey, can you stop, like, bitching at me? Like, stop doing that, okay? I don't like it, alright? Stop doing that, because you're pissing me off, man. So, as you can see, they are on, a rough patch right now, because Lacey isn't getting any sex. Okay, she's not getting anything. And she is sexually frustrated, okay? And it's like, she's thinking, does Shane, like, not want me because of, like, I don't know what's going on. It's like, I hope he's not cheating on me. So one by one, friends and family, coming through and everything like that. And her dad comes. So the boys, they go play football and everything like that. And the rest of her friends. She tells them what's going on. Shane is going to the gym, like, for 10 hours. And it's like, he takes a shower, then he puts on cologne, gel his hair. And then when he comes back, takes a shower, puts on cologne again. Like, yeah. And then her friends was like, have you looked through his phone? Lacey, you have to look through his phone. She's like, no, I don't want to look through his phone. The other friend, her other friend, the redhead, she was like, I've known Lacey for a long time. She's a very sexual person. And so, yeah, she's frustrated. And her friend, the redhead, she decided to get up and walk to find Shane's phone. She finds Shane's phone. Lacey gets into the phone and she sees text messages. And it's like, some have names, some have random numbers. And then the friend was like, okay, then just click on a random number. So she picks on a number. And it says, this message from Sydney. Can't wait to, training session X. Y'all know XOXO hugs and kisses. She put X for kisses. I said, oh, Shane now, come on, Shane. Lacey was like, he is not training anybody. So she is pissed at that. So then the conversation with Lacey and her dad, her dad brings up like the concern, hey, Lacey told me that you're not helping out with the baby and everything like that. It's like you're kind of being distant. And then Shane was like, well, I've kind of been depressed and everything like that, not having a job, looking for something to work from home and everything like that. And it's like, I'm depressed. And the way that her dad like kind of like brushed it off, like, whatever, you can't be depressed. Like, is it because you got married to Lacey? Is it because you got a kid? Like, he just trying to put that off. And he was like, no, it's not that. I'm like, why? Depression is like no joke. Depression is no joke. And it's like, you have to take that stuff seriously, because you don't know what's going on in that person's head. That person could have, I thought I heard something. That person can have the biggest smile in the world, can be smiling, but on the inside they are suffering mentally. And so depression is no joke. And the way that her dad, like, oh, sorry, y'all probably saw my hand again. Huh, stop, Aaliyah. The way that her dad like brushed it off, I didn't like that. I didn't like that. But then we see Lacey. Lacey walks to the bathroom, and she calls. She's speaking to someone. She says, I don't know, like, if he's cheating on me or anything like that. It's like, did I rush into getting married and everything like that? And then the person on the other line says, I tried to tell you, but you picked him over me. You've done that multiple times. And I said, I know she is not talking to John. She is not talking to John. Yes, she is. She was talking to John. I said, Lacey, stop. You are messing with his head. Leave John alone. Last time we saw John in this whole Lacey and Shane situation, Lacey called the cops on John, which ended up him going back to jail. He was in jail for like a couple of months, then he got out. And he said that he was done with Lacey and that she called the cops on him. That was the last straw. And I think he was like dating somebody else. So, and on the preview of this season, we see someone is in like a prison outfit. And they're in prison. I hope John is not back in prison. I hope he's not. I hope John is not back in prison. Oh my gosh, if he's back in prison. Girl, I thought he was doing so good. He was doing like HVAC and everything like that. Ugh, John, you better not be back in jail. I was waiting for that. You have this many minutes. I was waiting for that. But we don't know if John's in jail or not. But Lacey, leave John alone. Leave him alone. Leave John alone. John, I hope you do not fall for Lacey and her stuff. Question for y'all. Do y'all go through y'all partner's phones? Do y'all do that? Do y'all go through your partner's phone or like their computers or anything like that? Me personally, I wouldn't like anybody. I don't like people touching my stuff. Okay? Family or not, I don't like people touching my stuff. Okay? And so I would feel so uncomfortable going through my significant other's phone or computer or whatever. That will not sit right with me. I do not like doing that. And it's like, I wouldn't want them to do that to me. So, do y'all go through y'all significant other's phones? Do y'all? I want to know because I'm nosy. Do y'all be doing that? So, that was Lacey and Shane. I don't know if I want to do Sean and Sarah, or do I want to do Dante and Nicole? Because look here, if he walk like a dumbass, talk like a dumbass, thinks like a dumbass, he's a dumbass. And it's between Sean and Dante who is the bigger dumbass, because these two is just stupid. Like, stupid. Let's start with Sean and Sarah. We can say Dante because Dante knew. We can Sean and Sarah. So Sean is driving with Sarah. They're going to get something to eat. Okay, they go to like this little pizza shop. Okay. So she tells us in the last episode, Sarah, that she has a secret that she has to tell Sean. She kind of misled him with some things. So I'm thinking like, girl, are you cheating? Do you got another man on the side, Sarah? What's going on? And so Sean, he keeps talking about how this relationship is so different from Destiny, and like how Sarah listens to him and cares about him and everything like that. And so they're talking. Sarah starts breaking down the news. She's like, look here, I have to tell you something. He's like, what? She tells him that she has a 6-year-old daughter. She has a 6-year-old daughter. She was not in her life because she was in jail those 6 years. She then says to us that her mom has been watching her daughter. Dad's not in the picture. And that when she was 6 months old to when she was 6 years old, she's been living with her mom. And so I was like, okay, that's not something that you want to like, you want get to know the person, make sure everything's real for you to say, yeah, I got kids and this and this. Sean is a hypocrite. Sean proceeds to turn the tables on Sarah and say, so you lied to me about not having kids? I said, I know you not talking Sean, who lies about how many kids you have. I told you this. I said, look here, Sarah, Sean can one up you. He got 6 kids that he's not telling you about. And I'm like, Sean, I know you're not getting mad. I know you're not getting mad. You have no right to be mad at Sarah for not saying that she has, a 6-year-old kid. She then proceeds to say that, you know what? I just wanted to make sure that, this relationship, that what we got was, solid and everything like that. And I wasn't ready to tell you. Okay. And then he proceeds to say, oh, okay, I understand that. And then he proceeds to say in his confessional, I don't think I remember how many kids I told Sarah that I have, and I'm afraid to ask her. Are you ashamed of your kids? I feel like Sean is ashamed of his kids. Because you have not been truthful to Destiny or Sarah about how many kids that you have. I feel like he's ashamed that he has that many kids. And clearly, Sean doesn't really care about his kids because he says he only sees his kids, once every month and everything like that. So apparently, I feel like Sean doesn't even care about his kids. And that's really sad, And she proceeds to say, look here, I want to go home, I want to go to my mom's. So they leave. And so they're driving. All of a sudden, Destiny was like, look here, I want you to pull over. Pull over right now. I said, Sarah, what you about to do? She said, look here, Aaliyah, I do not want to ride with this man. I want to go home. I want to see my daughter. I want to be with my mama. I do not want to be with him right now. Okay? I don't want to be with him right now. And so she was like, I text my mom, pull over in this parking lot. Like, do not follow me home. Do not do that. Do not follow me home. Sarah said in confessional, I don't feel comfortable with giving, a stranger my mom's address and everything like that. It's like, I don't feel comfortable doing that. Okay? So she tells Sean, don't follow me. Once again, don't follow me. Just drop me off here and you can go. Sean was like, I'm not going to leave you here. So a car comes, honks the horn, keeps on driving, goes to like a parking spot. She gets out of the car, she gets her things, she gets into the car. Okay, right, you think it's solid, right? She said don't follow him. Follow her. Don't follow her. She starts to pull out in the parking lot. Sean slowly follows. I said, did she not just say do not follow her? Do not follow her. She gets out of the car and she's like, I said do not follow me. Okay? Do not follow me. Sean was like, I'm not following you. She said, okay, well, there's another exit. You can go that exit? Why are you going this exit? Turn around and go through that exit, okay? He said, okay, okay. She gets in the car and she proceeds to say, psycho. And drive off. Sean was like, I don't know if it's a guy in the car because, the car just honked and kept going. It's like, I don't know if she could be conning me again. I said, Sean, this is what happens when you are stupid and you don't learn from the first time. Sean, I can't with Sean. I can't with Sean. Every time I think he can't one-up himself, he does it every episode. You can't be this. You can't. You cannot. You cannot, Sean. You can't. I had to readjust my mask. Okay, let's get to Dante and Nicole. This is another idiotic person. Dante was from last season of Love After Lockup. Dante met this girl, Nicole, in jail. Okay, blonde hair, brown eyes, white girl. This isn't the second time he's dated a white girl in prison. Okay? No offense, but, it looks like he has a type. They were in a relationship, quote unquote, a relationship for a year. He sent her clothes, money, everything. He said he probably spent about $10,000 on this girl. Okay? He gave her a phone, everything. Okay? Meanwhile, she was talking to her ex-boyfriend and ex-girlfriend. The girlfriend who she was in jail with, okay? Her ex-boyfriend that she was in a relationship for like years. She was talking to 3 people. Okay? Dante, her ex-boyfriend, and ex-girlfriend. On their episode of Love After Lockup, they did not have sex. They did not have sex. They, She said she's not ready for it and anxiety. Understandable. Understandable. You've been in jail for like, what, 5 years? Understandable. Understandable, okay? Dante didn't get that. Dante had a sex toy named Nicole Jr. that he used. He is a creep. He creeps me out, okay? So, on their season, she was talking to her ex-boyfriend. She had sex with her ex-boyfriend. Dante found out about it because he followed her to her house to see her getting into his car, into her ex-boyfriend car. Okay? He threw out all the stuff he got her, all the gifts, everything like that, threw it to her on the street, okay? With that happening, she said after she has, sex with Zach, she was like, the chemistry is just not there. So let me talk to Tia. Tia is her ex-girlfriend that she met in jail, that she was with in jail. And so they have history. She meets up with Tia one night. And they're talking, they're flirting, everything like that. Okay? She goes with Tia. They didn't have sex or anything, whatever. Dante saw that. And he was pissed. And so they sat down and that basically she had to choose. It was either between Dante or Tia. She ended up choosing Tia. So Dante threw out all the stuff he gave her and he burnt the sex toys, whatever. That's what happened on their episode, season of Love After Lockup. They haven't talked since then. Dante is getting ready for his date, okay? He's going on a date with this girl. Pretty girl, a sister, alright? So they doing a little like paddle board, not like, the little in the water thing, and it's like, it has like the swan. Well, this didn't have a swan, but like the, you gotta use a feet to like, y'all know what I'm talking about, that kind of date. So they're talking, and he tells her about Nicole. Tells her, yeah, I dated a girl that was in prison, like this and this and this, how she did me wrong and everything like that. The girl that he was on a date with, she said, look here, it is an awkward first date, but he has a nice body. I said, girl, he got a bird chest, okay? Caw. Homie got a bird chest, okay? And she said, he's a nice guy. I might go on a second date with him. So they plan on going on a second date. He's saying, the girl's cool and good, but, I can't stop thinking about Nicole. So he decides to take his butt to her mama house so he could talk to Nicole, because Nicole's staying at her mama house, okay? He goes in the backyard because mom was, doing the pool and everything like that. He tells her, I still love your daughter, and it's like, look here, I've been there for your daughter, I wanted to marry your daughter, I bought her this, and this, and this, and this, and it's like, we didn't have sex or anything like that. Mama said, pause, okay? I think you need to leave, okay? Because Nicole does not owe you sex. She does not owe you that, okay? So I think you need to leave before it gets real, okay? So he leaves. And he was like, I don't understand why the mama think, I just wanted to have sex with Nicole. It's like, I really love Nicole and I want to be with her and I can't stop thinking about her. Nicole wakes up and she said she caught COVID twice. And she's trying to, get better and everything like that. So her mom tells her that Dante came over. And she said, why did he come over? Her mom tells her, he's saying that he bought you everything. He bought you clothes, purses, a cell phone, everything like that. And that you owed him sex. She was like, I do not owe that man sex. I do not owe him nothing. As she should. She doesn't owe him nothing. She does not. You buy this girl this and this and this. You bought that. She didn't tell you to buy her all of this stuff. She didn't tell you to send her money. Okay? You did that. You did. Okay? She doesn't owe you nothing. That girl does not owe you nothing. That's not how it operates, sweetie. So, Tia comes over. She's getting ready. Well, not Amber. Nicole is getting ready for a job interview, okay? She tells Tia that Dante came over. And Tia respected Dante, Dante, because he did care about her. He did love Nicole and everything like that. But it's pissing Tia off. And Nicole tells us that Tia is very possessive. She's very territorial of what's hers. And Tia is upset. She's pissed. And she told Nicole, like, look here, if you want to be with Dante, go be with Dante, you know, but if that, then just leave me alone. Nicole's like, I do love Tia, and, like, I really do want to be with her, but, you know, I love Dante too. And it's like, I want this boo job. You know, this is all abroad that's happening, you know, that's working. So it's like, maybe I should, you know, call Dante. And I said, stop. Like, you just you using this dude. Leave her alone. You know, she's trying to do this job interview at like a tan booth. So she's getting ready for that so she can earn money, okay? It's like, because she said, like, Dante's, you know, bought me all this stuff. And it's like, I want to earn my own money. So, but it's like, girl, like, stop. Like, she trying to squeeze she's trying to squeeze some more money out of this dude so she can get a boob job. And I feel like after she get the boob job, she gonna drop him. She gonna be like, it's over and it's done with. But you need to leave Dante alone. Leave that man alone. Leave him alone, because you are playing with his intelligence, okay? Because he is stupid and he is gullible, okay? She picked the right one, okay? Y'all, that was Love After Lockup. Did I get everybody? I got Amber and Puffy. I got They Situation, John, Christiana, Lacey and Shane. I got Sean and Sarah. I got all that stuff. And I got Dante and Nicole. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, check out Love After Lockup, Life After Lockup. If y'all have not seen the show is comedic gold. I don't understand how the camera crew and the producers be dealing with this. I don't understand, because I will be cracking up every chance that I get. I will be looking at these people like, you are so stupid. You are really dumb. Like, are you not processing? Like, you're really stupid. Let me job shadow for the one time. Let me job shadow. Because the show is amazing. The show is hilarious. Y'all, thank you for bearing with me with this mask on. I'm trying to get better. And, you know, I hate looking at myself in the mirror without this mask. But, hopefully it feel better soon. Hopefully I feel better soon. But y'all gonna look at the same, probably a different mask. Y'all gonna look at a different mask tomorrow for the Animal Kingdom review. So I will see you guys then, alright? Peace, love. I love you guys.